Come man down here. I wanted to tell you one of the stories, the one I didn't want to tell anybody. One that started my mind exploding in a way where I feel I got a message from someone else, and this is why I want to share a smile of an angel. I do have all my explanations out there within my stories. I don't just want to be Prime Minister. I want to free the world. I want to free those who are in limbo. Yeah? And not ethers anymore. You call them ghosts, you call them demons. All my explanations within all my stories. But yeah, this first dream is a simple one. And it started. I don't know when it started. I had a dream about a golden ghost loader who I think left me a message. Yeah, but then so many years later, I had this moment. Did I have a stroke? Did I have a mental breakdown? Been smoking too much shit? I don't know. But there's one dream I didn't want to say. I didn't want to tell anybody about where it all came from. And it started when I heard that President Putin had actually put the tanks along Russia. Yeah? And all of a sudden, I'm having one of my dreams, one of my visions, one of my something that comes straight into my head. I see it. It's not just a story. I see it. I saw everybody that was in my stories later on this big patch of grass, big circle, yeah, almost like a cricket pitch. I had a park to the right-hand side, the lower right-hand side. And I saw a Jamaican couple dancing. I saw people in circles dancing around maypoles and everything else like that. These people were the ones that sang. These are the people that wanted to be free. Yeah? And what I saw, all of a sudden, this out of this niceness, I saw a mushroom from a nuke starting to rise. Yeah? And it was taking these people up and up and up. But not one person was sad. Not one person was screaming. There was just singing for joy. They didn't care. And I see this mushroom of a nuke, yeah, getting bigger and bigger and bigger. I was thinking, shit, I don't like that. I changed it. In my mind. I changed it. I thought it was me. And I changed it into into a flying saucer that looks like something like an inky knock. Yeah, off in the night garden. So the Ganja Fairy has been doing her job. Let's just put it that way. Who knows? I don't know. The stories are there. They're very long. There's loads of it. And all of a sudden, I want to take on the country and be Prime Minister. I want to point out their faults and ask questions that they don't seem, well, they seem to be avoiding because it was our fault. But back to, yeah, I turned it into an Inkling, a spaceship. I've got an idea for something. It's mad. It is mad. So don't think for 1 second when it comes to voting for me that I'm going to put it on there and go, I can do this, I can do that. I don't want to make any promises that I can't keep. But I do want to start trying to get as many of my dreams come true as possible. Because if I can, yeah, that means my dreams mean something. Do they mean something to you? I can't be the only person out there. Am I standing alone within this world? Because in my stories, I explain how when I do die, I don't want to come back to this world. It's a nasty place with a lot of nasty people. And if I can get this song sung, I want to spread as much love between those who want to be treated equal. So if you're going to vote Common Man Dan, the man who says he's got a plan, it's only right you get to listen to my story. Yeah, you'll hear me have my live moment, mental breakdown if you want. Yeah, you can just come and laugh at me if you want. I don't care about that. I've been hurting all the way. I've been bullied black and blue from my childhood all the way up until now. And I feel like I'm being bullied by the man at the moment through universal credits, not listening to the fact I have got problems. They want to call me a liar and just ignore me and say, go and get a job, when even if I was to get the sit-down job, I'm still hurting. I want to get rid of my problems. I want to be out there in the fresh air talking to people. You ask anybody that I've ever worked with, be it they like me or not, I do my job and I enjoy it. I enjoy speaking to the people. I've always got a nice comment, whatever. It comes naturally. But if they take the piss in the bar, I didn't have no problem telling them off either. Many a man's waiting for me outside, ready to kick my fucking head in. I can assure you that for nothing. Yeah? Big guy, Dennis, Pilgrim. Remember that day? You know something? Even I didn't know why I did that. But you know something? The guy could have took me out with just one bloody finger, never mind a fist. I want people to know the truth. But not just about me. I want people to know the truth about what the government are doing at the minute. Are they hiding something? Yeah, did they realise that, you know something, we did let too many people into the country and now they cannot handle it. So they closed the gates but said it was our choice because we voted out. Even though back in the day we didn't vote in, they didn't listen to us, but we kept the pound. Are we in this crisis because of the government's bad decisions and piss poor management? I do want to change the world. So there's my story. There's something. I've got more on top of it. I just want to desperately to pull together. I want to stop these kids hanging out on the streets thinking they can cause trouble. Yeah? Curfew if necessary, if that's how they're going to carry on. And we have a word with the parents and things like that, saying, what the fuck are you doing? If you don't know how to manage your kids, then do you know something? I'd like to offer them help. Yeah? Everyone wants their opinion on how you should not do things when it comes to your children. I had one the other day where my daughter jumped up on the bloody trolley and trying to balance on it. Now, I've seen those things go, and it's a heavy bit of metal, yeah? And they could whack the face, break the neck, break their back, or trap their fingers, break their fingers. And this one lady, because I dare tell my daughter off, do not do that. And I told them straight, I don't muck about when it comes to my girls. I tell them, yeah? Most of the time, it's all nicely chilled out. But if they're not going to do anything, and I asked them more than 3 times, yeah, I'm not. I want them to get used to that. I don't want them to be scared of the world. I'm not going to shelter them from what it's like out there. They can put up with me. Hopefully they can put up with the rest of the bloody world. To a point. Lost myself. What's that? Yeah, so back to it. So I've got this lady in Audi, and I've told my daughter after she's done it, I just explain it to begin with, please do not do that. And I explained why not. Because I didn't want her to break herself or a pretty little face. I don't want to hurt herself. Yeah? I was trying to protect my daughter by telling her, because she's done it loads of times, it's not the first time. So yeah, it was time for that telling off. And I said, if you do that again, I'm going to scream so loud in this shop, it's going to embarrass you. Then all of a sudden I've got this lady behind me saying, I don't think you do that. I'm a teacher. So it's fair enough. I was bullied by a teacher. So to be fair, your moral high ground's not going to go nowhere with me. And still insisted in saying, I think what you did was wrong. No. What I did was what I know best in the way of parenting. And telling her straight, yeah, don't do that. Because I don't want her to hurt herself. The worst case scenario, she snaps her spine because she's literally gone banana, yeah, but the wrong bloody way. So, to that teacher, if you get this, your opinion did not matter that day on the basis that you didn't know why I was telling my daughter off. If you asked me for an explanation, I would have given you one. Then you could have taught me how to do it better, but then I could have taught you how to do it right. But so, there's just that moment. There's always that condescension from someone. I don't even know if that's the right word. Where people judge. And you know something? From the very beginning, do you know if I had an equal start through education, not being bullied, being treated as a person, as an equal, do you think I would have been Prime Minister by now? Yeah? Do you think I would have had that something in me that understands that I could have done it earlier? I think everyone should be entitled to a fair life, education, figure out what they can do before they even get to the 10 years old if possible. So do you feel you're a commoner, you're a scumbag, you're universal credits, yeah? Do you feel below somebody and feel, hang on a minute, I've got kids, I won't mind them having something more for the future, yeah? Be it you got kids or not. So there's got to be a change. There needs to be a change. Because do you know something? I feel something coming, guys. I do. Maybe that's why I want to show you this smile of an angel, so she can tell you what's going to happen too if we don't all change the way that we are. I'm going to get tough. Yeah, but I want us all to help each other. Yeah? Come on, man, Dan. The man with a plan. Hopefully this bid for Prime Minister gets out, if he can. So vote for me, and you will see. Together, we can all be equal. Yeah? And live a better life. And change this country. Come man down. I will be back with something. I don't know yet.